doing it. You supposed to be happy you sitting there with Kid L. Why you mad?
The Kid L Podcast.
Rock and rolling, Big Jazz is in the building. How you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing very well. I see that you got your business's logo actually on a chain itself.
Yeah.
Talk about Stoney Island real quick for everybody that doesn't know.
Okay. Stoney Island is my personal label. I got my brothers in, Jimmy the Gent, J. Rotodime, Peso Wine, RTB Prince, Dexter Twine. So we all like a team type thing. I'm the only woman.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. You're from Detroit?
No, I'm from Pontiac.
Oh, from Pontiac.
Yeah.
Okay. So Pontiac has only a couple little spots for venues to actually do performances. Like you guys got the Crowfoot, right?
Yeah.
You ever perform at the Crowfoot?
Not yet. I'm actually going to book the Crowfoot to have a party October 26th.
Okay,
so,
cool.
Yeah, I'm going to do a Halloween party there. Have Sukiana, Taby, Louis Ray.
How are you going to get in contact with Sukiana? Are you guys like friends or something?
No, I got my ways.
Sweet.
No, I'm just kidding. I got a manager, and he's going to help do that.
Yeah. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Talk about growing up in Pontiac.
Growing up in Pontiac for me was good for me. My mom, she was married to a white guy, so I had like this nice little life or whatever. But growing up as an adult and having children, it was kind of a little bit hard for me having to take care of my kids with no income and doing, messed up things like stealing and going to jail, being away from my kids. So being in this space right now makes me feel a lot better because I can do whatever.
How old were you when you had kids? What?
I was younger.
Okay, so you're because it seems like when you said you had no income, it seems like there wasn't enough stability in order for you to be able to provide for the family at that time, unfortunately, right?
Absolutely.
So how did you manage that? How were you able to manage like having a family without having income at the time?
Doing things I wasn't supposed to.
Right.
But then I started working maybe around 2021, and that made my life a little bit more easier.
Did you ever get caught?
Yeah.
Damn. The life of crime, you were getting caught and stuff like that.
Yeah.
What did you get caught for?
Retail fraud.
Damn.
Yeah.
How's that work?
I did my time, and then, I put all that behind me and started moving forward onto bigger and better things.
For sure. But the thing is, like, that's still happening to this day. Like, people are getting caught up. Have you seen these videos on YouTube where it's like people are just getting caught up by the police? They have like these freaking security cameras and all this stuff, and they make whole videos of it on YouTube now.
Yeah, and they taking thousands and thousands of dollars of these people's shit, and most of them are going to prison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what was your first like job getting away from that lifestyle?
Housekeeping.
Cool.
Yeah, I hated that. I hated it so bad, but I had to do what I had to do to make it work,
Cool. Talk a little bit about entering the music scene. What was your first start in the music scene?
Well, it all stemmed from Wake and Bake.
Yes.
So we started this dispensary, where I specialize in infused foods and goods and stuff like that. And, of course, a little flour. And the Go Get It twins, they were the first people to start rapping, out of all of us. And then they had this girl who was there. And I'm like, it's no need because I can do it. They're like, no. So finally, I did a song. And they were like, okay, well, now you can be the girl of the group, And then along came everybody else. We signed Dexter Twine. We started doing, they did stuff like the Cartel with Peso and Loso. And then along came RTB Prince. We did the Cartel Part 2. So, in there, everybody got, like, different mixtape and stuff we had dropped.
Cool. What was the official beginning of Wake and Bake? Like, how did it all really form?
Well, I've been selling edibles for, like, over 12 years. And I used to make them out of my house and sell them out of my house. And when me and my husband got together, I told him, like, hey, I sell these edibles. Let's do this. Let's do that. Eventually, I want a food truck. So we was thinking about the food truck thing, but we passed this one specific spot on 6 Mile between Mansfield and Southfield. And I'm like, babe, that's the building right there. Like, let's get that building. And we got that building 3.5 years ago. And, it did us some...
What did you start with when you started selling edibles? What was like the fan favorite for what you were selling? Like, was it cookies or brownies or what was it?
No, it was actually like Fruity Pebbles and Hot Cheetos.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, so you had infused hot Cheetos?
Yeah.
Damn. That sounds
You can
legendary.
really infuse anything.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But did you have to actually make the hot Cheetos if you infuse them, or do you buy them and then figure out how to like infuse it later? Like, how does that work?
You buy them and infuse them.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
So it wasn't from scratch. Okay, that'd be crazy.
Nah.
So
I wish I knew how to make a hot Cheeto.
well, my friend Wayne does like he has like events every year. Big Wayne from Big Squad. He has like these events every year where he has infused food, like dinners and stuff like that, and you go there. And I didn't know when I got there that the food was infused, so you start eating and you start getting high as hell.
Yeah, I don't know.
And then you're just like, what the fuck's happening? But it's a different high when you eat food, right, from when you're smoking, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It's more of a body high, and sometimes it can take over too much of your body if you consume too much, and then that's when everybody get the wigging out, and they get going to the hospital, and it becomes a lot.
Damn.
Yeah.
So what's the frame of Stoney Island connected with Wake and Bake? Like, how do those intertwine? Is that just like a product of Wake and Bake? Or?
Yeah. So the Wake and Bake side is the flour. The Stoney Island side is like Coney Island, but Stoney Island. So all our food is infused as well. So if you get like a chili cheese dinner or chicken, I had people come and have me do steak, lobster, shrimp, loaded potatoes. We infuse all that. You know what I'm saying? So the Stoney Island side is more of the food side.
So you got to be a chef to be able in order to do this, right?
I love to cook. Yeah.
How far does your cooking go back?
I've been cooking since I was I've been in the kitchen with my mom my whole life. But cooking by myself probably like 11, 12.
What's the go-to dish that everybody always tries to get from you?
Macaroni and cheese.
All right, so the mac and cheese is the one to get. How much you guys charging for the mac and cheese?
It's different. If you want it infused, I'll just, tell you how to make it. But infused between $50 and $100.
How many does that feed?
The 50 pan, probably like 10 to 15 people. But, the big pans that you get, that'll be more like $100.
That's dope. I think those are pretty damn fair prices.
Yeah.
I like that.
For sure.
As far as breaking into music, talk a little bit about, rapping. I know you actually guys got Baby Money to be on your tape, which is pretty damn crazy.
Yeah.
And you guys went off with that tape, but when was the studio available to you for you to start recording? Like, how'd you get access to a studio? Who'd you start producing with first?
The first person we recorded with, his name was Sel. And he was over there in Southfield, so I recorded with him a few times. And then the main guy I record with now is Makai. He's more so like family to us, and he's in Southfield as well.
When did you feel like you had a niche for it and that your audience was actually responding to the music?
I think more so they start responding to the music once I did different features. Like I dropped the Big Mad by Big Jazz, and everybody was loving it. They loved it to death. All the strippers, all the, it's like a catchy type of hook. But once I did the song with Neisha Nashae and Baby Money, and of course my birthday party came with that video, so that made everybody look even further into Big Jazz. For
sure. I think that's one of the first times I heard about you, because you did a song with my boy Jugg Harden too.
Yeah.
That's when I first started getting, catching what you were doing. And that was, Neisha, that's a pretty good, those are pretty good features to have on you, right?
Yeah.
Do you decide those things like in a way where it's the sound and the vibe they're coming from, or is it the name just alone, just off their platform? Like, how do you decide who's going to be on a feature with you?
Me and my husband always goes about how their flow is. Like if we knew when we did Come Again, that was a song that Baby Money should be on, because he would ride that beat. And that singing song Neisha Nashae did, and that slower version Down with Jugg Harden on there, we knew that he would ride that beat really good and, talk some shit.
So is your husband like you guys are a team as far as everything from Stoney Island to the music itself?
Yeah, from Wake and Bake to Stoney Island to everything.
How do you guys manage that? How do you guys manage not going crazy at each other?
No, that's my best friend.
Oh, dope.
Like everywhere we go, everywhere he goes, it's like I'm there or he there. Us separating is kind of weird to us. He has a twin, and I feel like the twin when he's not there. Like I have real bad separation anxiety. So that's my dog.
That's dope. Yeah. Can you speak on that a little bit? Because I know these days they're saying to marry your best friend or to be with your best friend, and that angle of like really liking your partner and every magnitude of it. How do you find that type of person, and how do you maintain that relationship?
Well, everybody, girls nowadays, they're scared of change. So one thing you have to do, you have to change. And you have to be available for change for that person. You know, you just can't change for you. And it took me a lot to change because when we got together, he did tell me, like, you're kind of like, you need to be like, you know, like you're kind of aggressive to be a woman. So I had to sit back and relax and, you know, learn how to be more of the girly type than, you know. But
does that bring you back to who you are, kind of? Like, do you feel like you built that kind of personality of being an aggressive person because you had to, and then he was able to kind of bring you back to, like, all right, get back to the feminine side because you don't need to do that no more?
Well, growing up, I hung with all boys.
Yeah.
So it was like all my cousins were boys. I never hung with the girls. So I was kind of more on the, you know, tougher side than most females was just from hanging with guys. But yeah, I appreciate that for him too. You know, like, calm down a little bit. You're pretty, not.
Yeah, man, because these girls are trying to, like, they're more alpha these days. My girlfriend was, like, trying to open doors for me and stuff. I'm like, whoa, what is happening? Because I didn't know how to stop her from doing it at first because it's kind of hard to, like, you look kind of weird, like, yo, let me get the door for you. It's like, but after a while, I was like, babe, like, I had to kind of, like, you know, bring that masculine side. Let me get the door for you.
If I get the door, he'll tell me, thank you, sir.
Really? Oh,
and I just let it go. Like,
that's a good one.
Yeah.
I'm stealing that for sure.
Yeah.
Talk about the Bad Bitch Alert. That went viral on social media.
Yeah.
Putting that project together.
Okay, so Bad Bitch Alert was, you know, one of my favorite songs. And what basically really made it go viral, I did a Bad Bitch Alert challenge. You know, a lot of girls, they like to twerk, they like to do this, they like to do that, show their ass for free. So here, I'm offering all you bitches $1,000. Bad bitches, shake your ass, let me see what's up. I had a few girls enter. Of course, I'm going to try to do it again, you know, probably next week or so, to see who's going to participate.
Yeah, it's that goes viral a lot, right? When people have to do the challenges, but when you put $1,000 on the table, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah, and you know, most people were scared about that at first. They're like, "Yeah, right. Is she really gonna give us $1,000?" You know.
When did who got the money?
It was a stripper. Her name is Jazz. She works at Ace of Spades.
Oh, cool.
She did a really good job. And her video is actually still going viral. People are still sharing it, liking it, and, you know, hashtagging Bad Bitch Alert, tagging Big Jazz. So they're still putting a spotlight on Bad Bitch Alert at that moment, too.
Very, very cool.
Yeah.
Has anybody been reaching out to you to work with you, collaborate with you? Have you been reached out to from any producers or rappers from Detroit?
There's a couple people that my manager, you know, like a lot of people, what are they called?
A&R?
They're DJs and stuff like that. They want to reach out because obviously the artists are not going to come themselves. But 2 Chainz, I got a call to go on tour with him.
Whoa.
So I think I'm going to do that come 2 weeks.
How'd that come into play?
Well, I was actually supposed to get on the show when he was here, but they called me like 3 days before the show. I'm like, God damn, how do I get my shit together in 3 days, you know? So I'm like, that's a little bit too last minute, you know, with the kids and school starting the next day. So I'm like, I'll probably just have to pass this one up. But then they asked me to go on tour. So I'm going to take that offer, I think.
Very cool. Have you ever been on tour before?
No.
Damn.
Not with nobody big like that either.
That's crazy.
It's going to be pretty nice.
Well, my friend Nolan Presley is 2 Chainz' sound engineer.
Oh, really?
I used to shoot music videos for him in 2010 and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But if he's a part of that camp, I'm sure they're all really cool people because you can tell who's cool depending on who's a part of the camp, right?
Right,
you know what I mean? Stuff like that. So I'm sure it's going to be easy going. Talk about your plans for music as far as strategically gaining dominance in the city and the scene, especially in Pontiac, because I know there's only a few artists that are actually like trying to make a name for themselves in Pontiac. I know it's hard. I think you guys got like Max Healy out there, Bizarre's artist. But
Mari Red and who's the other guy? You know, DDG, he come from Pontiac too.
That's true.
You know, so he made a little name for Pontiac. Me coming from Pontiac, going to the city, making a name for myself, it was like amazing for me. You know, like when they were coming into Wake and Bake, coming to see Big Jazz or, you know, even to go get it Twins, it was like, okay, I'm just a little hood celebrity, but going farther in the industry, being connected with all these people who have connected, it feels really good to even show out for Pontiac.
Yeah. And that's the cool thing too about it is that the music and the brand and the
Yeah.
business all collide and can all work together very well, right?
Yeah, that's real awesome. And it's like you can promote the music and promote your business at the same time. So everybody want to come and see Wake and Bake and see you, want to see you rap, want to see what's going on all around in your little circle.
How many events have you done for Wake and Bake?
As far as the weed side or the Stoney side?
Both of them.
I did a few events. I was just at Dream Riches.
Dream Rich?
Yeah, I was just at her little pop-up shop. So we had to Wake and Bake there, and I performed there. And then I
talking about
opened
Keys
up.
to Your Dreams? The
Yep.
Keys to Your Dreams Festival?
Yep.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, I was there.
How was the turnout for that for you?
It was nice.
Cool.
I performed kind of early, which was okay, but it was scorching hot. We got up out of there, within 3-4 hours. So yeah,
It's dope. And as far as the Wake and Bake in Stoney Island, how often do you guys actually like throw events or promote it like in that way?
well, we always throw events like strip clubs. We went from Wild Mustangs to Ace of Spades. We done been to Deja Vu. We really be strip club bound for real. But every year we do a back to school giveaway. Everybody knows about it. This year was our 3rd annual year. We give back to the kids every year. They come get backpacks, food, they party. You know what I'm saying? If we can't provide the backpacks, say supplies go, we give out a little donation to the parents, get them some shoes, backpack, clothes, or whatever. So everybody knows for that as well.
And this is for Pontiac that you guys are doing the giveaways?
Well, this was in Detroit.
Oh, cool.
So within a month or so, I'll be opening up Stoney Island and Pontiac. So I'll be able to, help my hometown as well.
So you guys are going to have a storefront there?
Yes, sir.
That's dope.
I can't wait.
Do you have an official date for it?
Not yet. I'm still getting the business together. They're doing painting and doing this and stuff. Actually, the sign got put up this morning.
Wow.
So
What's going to be like when people walk in? What's going to be the experience like when they actually walk into the establishment?
hopefully love. Fun, I hope everybody comes in and want to support like they've been saying they want to support. And, most people from Detroit, they don't cross 8 Mile. Most people from Pontiac don't cross 8 Mile. So hopefully they can, come and taste the food like they've been wanting to, the slushies, the drinks and stuff.
Is it going to be like a carry-out service, or is it like you walk in and dine in and it's like a whole event, or like how does it work?
They can dine in. The Stoney Island is more like a Coney style, like I said the first time. So we got booths in there. We got tall tables where you can chill. They can smoke. We do have like a 45-minute limit on how long a person can chill. But
how are you guys able to even like? That's like some Amsterdam type shit, right? Like, how are you even able to do that? Is that even a thing? Are you gonna be like the first people to do that?
Yeah, we are the first.
The first people to do this.
We are the first.
That's
and everybody tried to come after.
Wait, you got to break that down because this is extremely important. Talk about you guys being the first people you're able to sell infused food.
Yeah.
As a dine-in and carry-out model in Michigan.
Yeah. Well, first off, the marijuana is legal now, so it's not like you can get in trouble for that. But we came up with this idea to infuse the foods. First we tried with the weed butter with the shake, and it didn't taste good. Once we found our formula to make it not taste like weed, we just kind of like went along with it.
Yeah, but also the fact that how are you guys like one of the first people that are allowed to do it? I know it's marijuana is legal, but how are you allowed to be able to? I thought that's like a thing. This is crazy, yo. This is like insane right now. If this shit goes down, I'm gonna be there every week, son.
Well, come on, because it's going down. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, that's wild. Talk about the building brands and building businesses and also being able to maintain the music all at the same time. Mm-hmm. Talk about your mentality and how you're able to manage all of this at the same time.
Yeah, sometimes it could be a little stressful. It's like me and my husband, we're the CEOs of everything. So us building together and try to keep everybody intact is like stressful sometimes, but we got to get it done. We got to get it done. Yeah.
What do you think a female brings to a group of men when it comes to being able to stay organized and being able to facilitate a business like that? Like, what do you think a woman brings that it's harder for men to bring that aspect that a woman can bring to the table?
Sometimes men don't think they just go. and not just be there to say that's not right. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I'm like the mom of the clique is what they say, and he's like the dad, but I do the best I can.
Yeah,
Let
right.
me just say that.
Right. Sometimes you gotta slow things down. Right?
Yeah, got to, because they just go.
Yeah, that's what I'm noticing about the rap industry. It's a lot like that, or people establishing the rap scene. It's like we work off our emotions a lot sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's it.
Yeah,
But
let's
then
just
you,
do it.
You got to just slow down and really, really look
Think
at the whole
about it.
picture for a second, right?
Yeah.
You crash out real quick over nothing. I've been, man, how many times I almost crashed out over nothing? Not even just crashed out, like mini crash outs, like just
Yeah.
side crash out, like,
Yeah.
not the whole thing, but you make a mistake.
We argue a lot.
You know what I mean?
We go back and forth a whole lot, you know, but at the end of the day, we family, you know, and we stick together. But
That's good. What's the future plans for you for music? I know you got the tour coming up. Talk about some of the projects and some of the things you got going on with your music.
I got a lot of music in the chambers. You know, I'm like constantly in the studio trying to make it happen. You know, I'm gonna just be dropping singles until I figure out if I'm gonna do another mixtape or not. Focus on this tour, and after this tour, hopefully I can get some more spotlight and go on another one.
For sure.
Yeah.
And as far as the Stoney Island and the Wake and Bake, what's the plans in the future for it? I know you guys got, I mean, hopefully we can hear the launch and when the date's going to come for that. But
Yeah.
How do you plan on progressing that and building the brand and really branching it out?
Promoting at this point. You know, they're steady popping up left and right, different places. We're steady opening building after building. So hopefully, you know, we can just keep going with it.
Cool. All right. So, yeah, that's another thing we can talk about real quick. You had a new visual drop recently. Can you talk about your newest project?
Yeah. I have this video. It's called Show Me. The song is called Show Me, rather, with Stoney Gang Prince featuring Big Jazz and Jimmy the Gent. So we just dropped that video. If everybody want to go on YouTube, follow the YouTube channel, Stoney Island Entertainment.
How long you guys had the YouTube page? How many subscribers you guys got?
I'm not sure about the subscribers. My husband really keeps up with that.
Okay, cool.
But everybody can just follow and get them up, you know. And Instagram, Stoney_Island_ENT.
Dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, YouTube's page is the hardest to get. I noticed what a lot of artists are doing is they're dropping
Yeah.
their music on other platforms now.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think like Detroit Rap News, the Hip Hop Lab,
Yeah.
because it's like you just get a massive reach instantly.
Yeah. Every time we drop a video, we put it out on all platforms. We do, like you said, Detroit Rap News, Detroit Rap Daily. I just put, what was that, Bad Bitch Alert on Say Cheese. And
How to do on Say Cheese? They blocked me, so or else I would know. But what they do for you?
I had some people saying some hating ass shit. Then
For
I
real?
had some people that's like, the majority said it was fire. They fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, the city really fuck with me. But then you got these people that I don't even know. When you're on Say Cheese, it's like people from everywhere. You never know, you know? So it was a couple of haters on there saying some shit that, you know, when you're in the industry,
Well,
you
that's
just
what
gotta
Say
look
Cheese is like
past.
known for, right? Like you get everybody's opinion from across the country.
Yeah.
Anybody can say anything. Even I'm not gonna lie, I used to be on the type of time I would just comment without even listening to the music. I was like, that's some bullshit. Sign up.
How many people came for you?
A lot. I remember he blocked me because all I said, by the way, what's his name again? The dude who owns it, Sean Cotton.
Yeah.
Bro, Sean, unblock me, bro. I used to love waking up to Say Cheese every morning, and I cannot believe he blocked me. All I said, he posted an article, and all I said is, for once, Say Cheese has accurate information. That's all I said, and then he blocked me. That's not fair, man. I feel like people say way worse things than that.
Yeah.
Unblock me, man. I'm going to post this, make sure that you... Can you help me out here?
I'm gonna make sure I tag Say Cheese for you. Say Cheese,
thank you, man.
unblock
Come on,
him.
man. That's not right, bro. Like, I
Yeah.
said one thing, bro. I feel like if I wasn't taken off, he wouldn't have blocked me.
Yeah, maybe it was the shit you were saying before, and then you
Oh,
just
that
did
was-
that, and then it was
yeah,
like, yeah,
maybe-
you're done.
Maybe he was a 3-strike count.
Yeah.
Damn.
Right.
As far as your personal life's concerned,
Mm-hmm.
how are you managing your personal life with everything involved as well? And is there anything that your audience or your fan base doesn't know about you that you want them to know about you?
I want them to know that I'm not a bitch. Everybody thinks I'm a bitch, but I'm not. You know, I'm one of those people that's like, sometimes I'm serious, you know, sometimes I'm playful, but
Who thinks you're a bitch? That's crazy.
a lot of people.
What Where did they get the idea from that you're a bit?
I just don't take shit. That's it. You know, and girls sometimes they be on their girl shit. So
do you feel like you have to have an extra like edge in order for people to take you seriously? Because females in the rap game and the music, like some people feel like they can take advantage of them.
No, I don't. I really want my fans to know me for me. You know, I don't want to have to walk around with makeup on all the time or all the time have designer. I like to have my little chill clothes on and you know what I'm saying, like relax and shit. If they see me, I don't mind saying hey, give me a hug, all that. You know, I want them to know the real me.
Yeah, I mean the outfit is pretty chill. Like I'm not gonna lie, but it's like very bold and fresh. But I feel like you're right. Like a lot of female artists, I feel like they do go a little bit crazy sometimes.
Yeah.
It's like
they overdo it.
Like, what's happening right now? This is not Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? Like, even in Hollywood, they're chilling out a little bit now. I think even in Hollywood, everybody's trying to go for like a more casual, like
relax.
Look. Yeah.
You know, everybody's pretty though. You know, they do their thing. You know, no shut of a doubt. Not no hating shit. They all
the
look
female
good.
Michigan artists are beautiful women.
Yes, they are very much so. And I love that they show out for my black women.
Yeah,
you know?
Sure. Cash doll, what's up?
Hey, girl.
DM me sometime soon. Hit me up. You know what's going on.
Okay.
Is there anything you want to promote before we sign off?
Make sure y'all follow me _big_jazz. Follow the Go Get It Twin, Stoney _Island. Entertainment, Stoney Gang Prince, Peso Juan, Loso Stack, Dexter Twine. I want to shout out my brothers who couldn't be here. Loso Stacks, Dexter Twine, Peso Juan. And make sure y'all come see me. I'm going to be on Huron and Pontiac. The Joy Road location, we're getting that together so where we can, see everybody still.
Sure, everybody go get that mac and cheese too. It's all
That's
about
a special
the mac and
order.
cheese.
He didn't tell you that.
It's a special order?
Yeah.
So you can't just get the mac and cheese?
No. We sell wings, tenders, chili dog, chili cheese fries. We like Coney base.
Yeah.
So if they want something like mac and cheese, steak and potatoes, shrimp and all that, that's a special order.
Okay, so just to break down the menu one time, everything that's on there is basically if you went to a Coney Island, only it's infused.
Yeah.
So we're talking about like chicken honey sandwiches and stuff like that?
Well, I had a chicken pita.
Yeah.
And then I had a veggie pita and stuff like that to accommodate everybody. But moving around, I slimmed down the menu because it was like too much for everybody. Like, what do we want all this different type of infused food for? So we basically have like tenders, fries, chili cheese fries, and occasionally like Tuesdays we do tacos and tequila type thing.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
And so the mac and cheese and everything, just so everybody knows, it's like that's a special order. The steak and anything like kind of more deluxe is a special order.
Absolutely.
It's carry out right now, but once you guys get the establishment, it's going to be dine-in accessible.
They can dine in if they, come in. This place is for them to chill.
All right. So are you guys the first people to have a restaurant with infused foods?
Yes. We are the first people to have the idea of infused food, let alone keep it going for damn near 4 years.
Yeah. And this restaurant is going to be the first place that people are able to get into
get infused foods.
Wow.
Yeah. Nobody else have done this. I'm the only one in any city around here. I've seen around like Chicago and things like that. Like they have a Waken bakery out there that I had to visit. I don't know if everybody's seen it on my Instagram, but they still don't do what I do. They don't have infused foods. They have infused treats.
Yeah, exactly. That's insane. I'm still, that's going to be, I'm telling you, people are going to pile up at the door because people have been waiting for that. Like in Amsterdam, it's a humongous thing. Like you go there, the soup's infused. You go to a restaurant there, every single thing on the menu can be infused. Also, the levels of infused. Do you guys moderate, like, can people get super infused dosage, or like how does that work, or is everything the same?
Yeah, if that's what they want to do, they can say, hey, do this, do that, and Big Jazz will make it happen.
Okay, cool. So you can actually increase the level of infusedness.
Yeah,
that's
you
dope.
can. Yeah.
Is there anything else that you feel like is prominent about what you've accomplished as a female artist, or anything that separates you from everybody else in the scene right now?
Yeah, so I'm the first female to own a dispensary, own an infused bakery and lounge, and doing the rap game, and still being a mom, and still being a wife, and still making it happen.
Very, very dope.
Yep.
I appreciate you doing this. This is a really cool idea. I'm pretty sure, I've never heard anybody be able to have a restaurant that has Infused, which is really, really crazy. I'm going to have to go check that out. And all my friends are going to pull up for sure. Look forward to seeing what you do with the music. Hopefully the 2 Chainz tour takes off and really does well for you. Appreciate you being a part of this. We're at Parallel Sound Studio, High Low Visuals, shooting these productions. We're out.
All right.